You have got to have a diploma and a degree. Okay, thank you. Go to school. Stay in school, kids. Hey everybody, so today I am back with another video. Obviously it's Thursday, so if you can't tell, that Thursday is my filming day and my upload day. So yeah, if you ever want to know the exact days that I'm going to be filming for the next probably month, it's going to be Thursday until school starts and swim and stuff. Then it'll probably change. But for now, it's on Thursdays, and woo! So I know I look a lot more not put together or like just a mess than I usually do, which is hard to believe. But I don't know, I just didn't really feel like putting on makeup or doing my hair or actually wearing a t-shirt and like clothes. So it's okay, because all I'm doing is giving you guys some advice today. So in this video, I am going to be giving you guys some advice on going into high school. And because school is literally right around the corner, like I have like 3 weeks, 2 weeks of summer left, which what the heck. But I figured this would be a good idea to do, a good video to do, and I might continue on with the school sort of like a series, because I know I'm definitely gonna do like a whatchamacallit, a school supply haul, because those are so fun to film and so fun to watch. So I'm definitely gonna do that. And I was thinking about doing a few other videos school related. I'm not sure yet, but if you think that I should, just let me know in the comments below, and I probably will, because I'm probably gonna do it. So yeah. So like I said previously, I'm going to do just some advice in going into high school, because a lot of the times middle schools don't really prepare you for high school, especially if you're going into a high school that has a lot of people, which was what happened with me. I went from a school that only had like 100 kids in all to a school that had 2,000 kids, and it wasn't very hard for me to adjust, but that's just because I'm Falyn, so it you know, it doesn't matter for me to be by myself and like be awkward, because that's just me. Okay, hi, subscribe. I know a lot of people aren't like that. Most people aren't like that, and so I figured with me giving some advice, you could probably take it and use it and maybe, you know, have a better time in high school instead of worrying about things that don't matter. The main thing you need to know when in high school is it is 4 years compared to the 60 years that you're gonna live. In these 4 years, you are going to think that everything that you do and say and wear and whatever, everything is going to matter so much more than it actually does. Now, granted, you know, taking your classes seriously is going to matter, but I'm talking about trying to fit in and trying to, you know, be someone that you're not, and that is the main thing that you do not want to do in high school. The main thing that you do not, I repeat, do not want to do in high school is try to fit in. A lot of people try to fit in because they try to fit in to be comfortable in high school, and the main advice I can give you for that is do not try to fit in. Be yourself. And that's very cliche to say, but it is so true. If you just be yourself and do the things that you want to do, especially in a big school, I'm sure that they have, you know, activities, clubs, sports, and you just have to really find yourself in high school, and that's very hard for a lot of people. But if you follow your heart and you do what you desire to do instead of what your friend desires to do or what's cool or what's hip, then you will be a lot happier in the long run, and you will find your true friends. Now, with that said, do not go into high school thinking that you're going to be friends with the people that you're friends with in high school for the rest of your life. I'm not saying that you won't be friends with the friends in high school, but you cannot take the friendships that you have in high school as completely serious, because most people are fake, okay? And I can, vouch for that. Most people in high school are very, very fake, and all they want is to be, liked and popular and, known, and it's just like, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, popularity should not be your top priority in high school. It should be making good grades and, being happy. Happiness will overrule the popularity. I promise, guys. I promise. Now, a lot of people always have trouble making new friends in high school, and, with good reason, especially freshmen. It's hard to go into a school and not know anybody and try to make friends. My first day of high school as a freshman, like I said, I didn't know anybody, and the first day of lunch, I did sit by myself. Like, I sat by myself because I didn't know anybody. There was a cafeteria full of at least 300, 400, 500 kids, and I was just like, I'm just gonna sit by myself because I don't know anybody. And it's hard. It is very hard to have to do that, because you feel very, it sucks. It does suck. But with what I said earlier, by finding yourself and finding what you truly like to do, whether it be band, whether it be theater, whether it be beta club, interact club, math club, anime club, literally there's so many things that you can delve into in high school that isn't superficial or fake, and you can actually find what you truly love to do. And that's the most important thing in high school, I think, is just to really find yourself in what you truly want to do in life and for the rest of your life, whether it be your main profession or just hobbies. So with making new friends, it's not always going to be easy, but if you find things that you like to do, then you'll find people with similar interests as you, and that way you have things to talk about, and it's not awkward because you have things in common. Don't be afraid to make new friends. Do not be afraid in high school to try new things out, because it's where after high school, in 2 years, even a year, most people aren't even gonna remember you, as, oh, she's the girl who tried, math, or, whatever the case may be. Even in high school, you shouldn't let people's opinions decipher what you want to do, because it's not their life, it's your life, and you need to live your life how you freaking want to, because that is how you're going to be the happiest person, if you do what you want to do and do not let other people tell you different. The next thing I wanted to talk about, touch base on, is how to manage school life and social life. And the thing is, you don't, okay? With me, I take higher level classes, like AP classes. Last year I was taking AP Literature and Composition, or no, not Literature, AP Language and Composition, and then I was also taking AP US History. And throughout my entire high school career, I'm a senior now, or I'm going to be a senior, I have taken harder classes, and I've also been involved with sports and clubs and stuff, so I can definitely understand where the problem comes with being social and managing school and doing both well. I think the best thing that you can do for this is sit down and get a planner and plan your life out. Seriously, guys, a planner will make a hell of a difference in high school. it's very hard to get adjusted to, especially if you're taking hard classes and you have a lot of homework and you have to do a lot of stuff outside of class. But if you manage your time well and you keep track of things and you plan things out, then you really, at least I, don't ever have problems with my school life. Yes, of course, I always have to prioritize, and that's very important. The next thing that I want to talk about just kind of it just flows, to be honest, with what I was talking about last, and that is just to buckle down. Like I was saying, you only have 4 years of high school, and you need to make these 4 years count. And you need to make them count in your academics, because if you want to get into a good college, and if you want to go to college, then grades are very, very important. And I'm not the type of person to be all for grades, because I do believe that that grades measure more of memorization rather than actual learning. But you know, that's just a whole nother video on that, okay? Screw you, educational system. Buckling down and getting through your 4 years of high school with good grades is very, very imperative. With that said though, social life is very important, and you should have fun in high school. Not too much fun, but you should let loose, you know, sometimes, because you gotta have fun in your life. You feel me? The next and the final thing that I just want to touch on with you guys is about bullying and peer pressure. Now, I am not the one to bully or let others bully. I am very, very big on peace and love and spreading love and not hate. By the way, rest in peace, Alton Sterling. I live in the, Baton Rouge area, so I have been very affected by everything going on with the protesting and stuff. The government is trying to turn us against each other, and we have got to stay together. We have got to stay as one, because that is the only way we will be able to fix this problem. Anyway, back to what this video is really about. Peer pressure and motherfreaking bullies. I do not like a motherfreaking bully or a mean girl or a, whatever you want to call it. If you are mean to someone, get gone. Goodbye. Adios. Hasta luego. Goodbye. See you later, hater. You are not allowed in the perimeter of me or anybody else that I come in contact with, because I'm the type of person, if I see bullying, I will go and fix that real quick, because you are not about to do that. Excuse me? Excuse me. To deal with these bullies and such, really, I think the best way to do that is to ignore it. And this might seem very, very hard, because if someone is coming and laughing and mocking you in front of your face, it's very hard to just ignore it. But people bully people, and people are mean to people because this is two. One, they were bullied themselves. Two, they are very insecure about themselves. So, with that said, they like to be mean to people in order for them to make themselves feel better about themselves. And that's not right, but that is just how people are. So, what they want is a reaction out of you, and you cannot give them that reaction, because with that reaction, it feeds their fire, and then they think they're better than they were before, and then they keep and continue on bullying people, which is not nice, okay? Stop bullying, 2K16, okay? But for real, it is 2016, like, is bullying still a thing? Like, why is it still a thing? You just have to know you are better than the person bullying, because they are just bullying because they're insecure about themselves and they aren't happy with themselves. And bullies, okay? Yeah, that's how I feel. Now with peer pressure, you have got to learn how to say no. It is not always cool to condone and be okay with some of the things that you will be asked and pressured into doing. And with that, I just say, do things that you are comfortable doing. If someone offers you to drink and you aren't comfortable drinking, it is okay to say no. You're not going to be less cool because you don't want to drink, or you're not going to be less cool because you don't want to take these pills or smoke this, whatever it is. It could not even be marijuana, you never know. So be safe, kids. But yeah, you just have to learn how to say no, and this is something that I actually have a problem with saying no, and not to things like alcohol and drugs. Like, I know how to say no with that, but it entails a lot more than just alcohol and drugs, and I had to learn how to say no and not feel bad about saying no, because I would feel bad about saying no, like, dang, like, I feel like a mean friend because I said no. But no, like, you have to do what's best for you, and you only know what's best for you. And if you have a feeling that you don't want to do it, or if you just don't want to do it, then you do not have to do it, and that is okay that you don't want to have to do it, or you don't want to do it. And that's what people fail to realize and fail to comprehend in their minds. So that is all the advice I have for you guys today. If you like these advice videos, make sure to like thumbs it up or something. I might do some more advice videos, like boyfriend advice and friendship advice and more advice if you leave comments and tell me what advice to advice about. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope this kind of steered some of you in the right direction as to high school. It's very hard. It is a very different environment from middle school, but it's definitely worth the experience. And if you do it right, and if you go into high school, that is bright. If you go into high school and you have an open mind and optimistic about it, then you will have a great time. Just know that these 4 years are important, but not important as you think. So be yourself, and don't let anybody change who you are. Don't let anybody steer you in the wrong direction. Do what you want to do and what you desire to do, because in the end, you are going to be happier than the people who wanted to fit in and wanted to be popular and did things just because they wanted to be cool. So, yes, stay in school. Say no to drugs and alcohol. Don't succumb to peer pressure, and be freaking good. Rock the frick on. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you all in my next video next Thursday. Bye, guys.